this item a couple times. You were concerned whether it was going to make it back here or not. You remember what you asked me about or not?
Yeah, I recall now.
What is it? Is it brown and metal, and you kind of carried one around 80 years ago?
Oh, sorry.
Kind of like this one? All right, so this here is, sorry about that, Jeff. That here is a replica M1 Garand, which many of the soldiers carried in World War II. At the end of Dennis's first 2 weeks over in Europe with us this year, one of our dear friends, Cliff, decided we should go out and get one of these, so we did. And everybody that was on that trip signed it. And we presented it to Dennis over there, and we promised him we were going to get it back. And through amazing feats, it took an Army colonel that's still active duty today to get this thing back from Belgium back to the United States. I'll tell you what, and it's fake. It doesn't even work. You can't do nothing with it. I mean, it's a good club. So they ended up fitting it in a locked rifle case, 2 padlocks. I mean, you'd have sworn he was bringing back a Browning machine gun with it. But Dennis, as we promised, there it is. What do you think?
Oh my God. I never thought I would ever hold another one.
All right, how about that? All right, we got a couple more things. One of the gentlemen that was on the thank you videos owns the oldest toy company in the world, or in the United States. And he was inspired by the story of Herman. And I don't know if everybody in this room knows of Herman, but Herman is very special, and it inspired him. So Dennis has been forged, and he will have his very own toy, Dennis and Herman. I've got a picture of it. I'm going to try to get it on the screen so we can preview it and kind of show everybody. So now we got our own real-life toy soldier right here, huh? How about that? Many of us can't say that, right? So I'm going to get that on the screen here. I'm going to get the microphone back over to Jeff. And then we've got a couple other things to do. And last but not least, we got to sing this young man happy birthday, huh? All right. So give me 1 second. I'll get it out.
Who's the toy maker? So he worked. See, look up at the screen there.
Yeah.
Ken worked the last 4 or 5 days, including during Christmas, himself to make this toy of you and Herman.
Yeah, when I was in Luxembourg with my dog Herman, and that is falling down behind the cliff that goes to a steel factory that we were protecting. And then up from that are 2 little communities called Niederkorn and Oberkorn. And if you ask someone, well, where are you from? Are you from Oberkorn? Oh, no, I am from Niederkorn. It is a great pride they have there. And that was Herman and I, a young lad, come up and took our pictures. And I eventually got to know him quite well. And I got to know, and I never got to know his mother or his father. But there's another very long, sad story there. I did have some close friends. I also met a little girl who reminded me of my sister. When she was little, she had braids. And I asked my mother not to cut your hair.
I know.
Because little Christine Bozick, who came up through our gun position, had hair like that. She had braided hair. And her mother respected it and did not cut it. But I remember that little girl. Her name was Christine Bozick.
Okay.
And they eventually moved to Latvia because of the sickness.
I was like in 7th grade, and I was the only one with long braids.
That's the way it goes.
So, Dennis, this toy that Ken has made for you, you'll have that in your possession shortly. He worked all Christmas and through Christmas to make that toy of you and Herman, that rendering. And then he also is going to have 50 more created, and he's going to auction them off to raise money to help bring more veterans over to Normandy and places like that. See, everywhere you go, everything you touch is just helping more and more people.
Yeah, that's like that old king did. Whatever he touched him to gold.
That's you.
Yeah,
that's right. That's you.
Yeah, make a movie out of it. Make a movie out of it.
That's right. Okay, and then we have one more thing that we would like to do, and then we're going to sing you happy birthday, and then we're going to turn the mic over to you. So at this time, though, Dennis has asked any veterans in the room, if you wouldn't mind just coming up on stage and joining Dennis, anybody that served or is maybe serving right now. Task, and then we're going to do a round of pictures here in just a second. But first, we have to make sure, Dennis is turning 100. We have to make sure that we sing him the most thunderous happy birthday possible.
That's right. And so all you youngsters, come on up here. If you're young, come on. If not young compared to Dennis, because heck, everybody in the world is young compared to Dennis. All right. But if you haven't made it to high school yet, I want y'all to come on up front. If you haven't made it to high school yet, come on up front. You're going to lead this. Well, come on up. You're not in high school yet, are you? In high school? Boy, I'm getting old. Come on up here, youngsters.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dennis. Happy birthday to you.
What can I say? I mean, you people are here in your evidence of what this is all about. You have shown your concern. I don't want to point it out to me. I don't mean that. But I appreciate all what you people, every one of you who came here. It is no longer on your mouth, but it is in your heart. And I accept it. Thank you. bless you. I mean, you're more than what I could ever have expected. Thank you very much. And if I have another 100, who knows? We maybe have to put out the candles. But, look at the treasures and everything I have. You look. This is our future. Don't forget this future. This is everything we'll ever want.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to make it right.